Hey guys, Nicole here, and I wanted to do a little something different. I wanted to do a face-to-face video and talk to you all for a change. So I wanted to announce our second challenge. I know some of you were waiting for me to get the Facebook channel up, or the Facebook page up, which I am going to do in the next couple of days. I've been out of town, and before I went out of town, I was working, and so I just haven't had a chance to sit down and do it. And I also am trying to figure out some things, like what I want to name it, what I want it to all entail, because I think it won't be just about the challenges. It's going to be about a more general scrapbooking page, but the challenges will be a big part of that. So I'm just trying to figure out how I want to format the page itself and what I want to name it. So I'll get that done, I promise. So I will let you guys know when I do that. And then once we get that Facebook page up, then we can start, hopefully you guys will start posting your response to challenges on there, especially for those of you who don't do videos. So just to recap, the first challenge was to scrapbook a piece of ephemera. So something just from your life, from, program or a movie ticket or a receipt or something like that. And so I did post a video of mine. I actually did it twice and got four papers scrapbooked. So that was really awesome to do and something a little bit different. And so for the second challenge, this one's going to be a little bit different, and it's going to take a little bit of time. And like I said in the past, and I think I had a couple of questions, these are going to be open-ended. So if you don't get them done in the next 6 months, no big deal. Like you can, I'm going to edit my titles to the ones I've done so far, to have like the challenge itself in the title. So I'll just say like challenge 1 ephemera, so that if you do want to go back, I'll have it in a playlist on YouTube, but then that'll also make it easier to find the particular challenge that you're looking for. I had a suggestion and I appreciated that suggestion to do that. So, so challenge number 2 is going to be called challenge 2 easy patterns. And for those of you who have been scrapbooking for a long time, that may sound familiar to you. You may be familiar with that particular article, which was in Creating Keepsakes for a long time. It was a consistent article that they had in their magazine, and it was by Brenda Arnall. And I loved this article, and I scraplifted and did the process every time it came out. Like, I loved it. And it's good for really the whole realm of scrapbookers. So it's good for those of you who are just beginning, those of you who are just kind of getting back into it, those of you who have done it for a long time, because you can really make it as easy or as complicated as you want to, and as creative as you want to, which is the fun part. So basically what easy patterns is, and I'm actually taking the one that we're going to do for this challenge, is from January of 2007, Creating Keepsakes. So needless to say, the papers in the product are a tad bit dated, but you can use your own papers, you can use your new supplies, you can make this however new or old that you want. Maybe this could be, you can make an extra challenge, could be for you to use some older supplies. But you could obviously can use whatever products that you want. So basically what she does is, or did, is she has created this process where she just tells you what papers to get and a couple of products, and then she tells you how to cut them and how to put them together to make projects. So for instance, this will tell you, make sure you guys can see it somewhat okay. Okay, grab these 5 solids for background. Get a colored cardstock, a colored pattern paper, and a 2-sided pattern paper, a multi-pattern pattern paper, and then she'll tell you by using letters that you're going to use to mark your scraps, what dimension to cut them up in. So like this one, I'll say you're going to cut one section is going to be 6.5 by 10, one's going to be 4.25 by 5 3/4, and then you're going to label the sections accordingly. Okay, so you're also going to do that with, like, for instance, she did ribbon here, and so you could change that. You could do ribbon, you could do washi, you could do another just strip of paper, whatever you wanted to do. Okay, so then she goes through and then tells you how, by using the letters, how to put them together on a page. So once you're done with all this, basically you're making your own little kit, cutting it up as she tells you to, and you're putting it together. And so once you're done, you're going to end up with a 2-page spread, a card, this 1-page spread, and this 2-page spread and a tag. So by just using those few pieces of paper, she's going to help you get, 5 projects out of this. So this is going to be an amazing challenge that you're going to get a lot of scrapbooking done, but it's going to be easy for you because she's telling you exactly what to do. Now, for some of you who may not like that, who just cringes at the thought of like, you know, someone telling you how to cut your paper and where to put it. One, there's a couple of things. One, you could trust it and realize that you might actually love it more than you think you would. 2, you could use older supplies so that if you don't like it, then, you know, you're at least not using some of your brand new supplies. 3, I kind of see this as like a paint by number type of scenario where you have your painting and it tells you which number is what color, and you follow the directions and you end up with this beautiful masterpiece at the end. But to me, this is kind of saying that after you're done with that, you could go through and add some glitter to some of the sections, or you could add some bling to the finished product. You could still make it your own, still make it more creative, and you can do the same with these. So once you're done, say for instance with this 1-page layout, it's really cute. And if you had like more, you know, busier pattern papers, it would look completely different. But let's say this is kind of boring to you, then add some more embellishments in this cluster and add some embellishments over here or along the top, you know, add extra pattern paper, add more embellishments. So you can really still make it your own. I'm not telling you that the challenge is that you have to do this exact, just that I want you to start with this and either leave it or add to it whatever you want to do after that. So this is going to be a lot of fun. I'm so excited to do this. I know I've done this particular one, but obviously I would have used older papers, and I think when I did these, I just did it and called it good, and I journaled and then was done. But I'm excited to maybe build on them a little bit this time around, since that's more my style, is to embellish a little bit more than what I used to. So anyway, that is challenge number 2. So what I'm going to do is when I get the Facebook page up, I will scan these in and upload it to the Facebook page. So you guys will have each page in this article, so you know exactly what dimensions, what the directions are. She has a step-by-step process to follow. It's really easy. And I look forward to seeing how you guys like it. And for those of you who have done it before, how you've done it differently this time around. It's going to be a lot of fun. I think I'm just going to use the papers I already have out. I'm working with the Simple Stories kit still, and I have a lot of papers left, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and pull those and get a lot of that used up, honestly, with this process. So that is my challenge number 2, and I will call it Challenge 2 Easy Patterns. And like I said, I will get to that Facebook page ASAP. If you have any other questions, let me know about the challenges, about how they're going to work. Like I said, they're open. I'm just putting them out there on YouTube. They're going to be on the Facebook page. I hope to maybe get like a hashtag. So on Instagram, we can hashtag Nicole's Challenges or Nick Mackin Challenge or something. I'll come up with something like that, because I really want to you guys to have different avenues where you can share your projects and hopefully get lots of fun things done. So I'm going to quit blabbering. I actually have a haul to do. I'm going to do that here shortly. I'm also preparing to do a week in the life starting tomorrow with Allie Edwards, which I'm so pumped for. I've never done it before. And so I'm going to get ready for that. So I will be back soon, and we will talk to you guys later. Happy scrapping. Bye-bye.